You're fine.
Okay, 5 minutes. Please proceed.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Culver City neighbors. It's really an honor to be here with you this evening. My name is Elizabeth Lashley-Haynes. I am a deputy public defender, and I've been a public defender for going on 20 years now. Started as a law clerk right out of law school. I am running for Superior Court Judge, seat number 67. A little bit about myself. I'm married, mother of 2 children, 7 and 17. My husband and I are both proud union members. We are both public school educated, and our children are also public school educated. As a public defender, I've been in the courtroom for nearly 20 years. And I'm in the court every day, day in, day out. I've tried everything from misdemeanors to murders. I've had a wide variety of other experiences within the public defender's office, such as being a resource attorney where I advocated outside of the courtroom to juvenile clients and do such things as advocate within the school district for children who have disabilities and special needs for them to get the services they need, that we could then divert them out of the juvenile justice system. Currently, I practice in family court doing civil contempt, so that's given me a new level of experience to add to my resume. And I'm also currently a specialist where I litigate the Racial Justice Act within the Public Defender's Office. The reason that I'm running for judge is after this length of time in the courtroom, I've simply reached a point where I know that the legal system is not working as well as it should, and we're not living up to our ideals. I've watched the revolving door of sending people to prison as long as possible, only to basically dump them back out onto the streets with very little resources and very little options. And I see that this revolving cycle is not working. It's not working for the people who are involved in the system. It's not working for the victims of crime, and it's not working for all of our communities. One of the reasons that I believe that we've reached this point in LA County and even nationally is because there's essentially been one path to the bench so far. It's overwhelmingly been prosecutors becoming judges, and they're the people who are making these important decisions day in and day out and deciding what's going on for the people who are all a part of our neighborhoods and our communities. I've always been an independent thinker. I've always been somebody who stands up for the Constitution, who believes in the presumption of innocence, and who really holds dear the values of fairness and equality for all. My core beliefs are that rehabilitating people is better than warehousing them, when we can absolutely see that substance abuse treatment and mental health treatment going again at the root of the problem rather than jail serves to solve long-term problems and not band-aid them. I believe in care over cages. I believe in restorative justice. I want to hear the voices of the victims being centered in the issues that come before the court, and not having these people be marginalized. Very often the victims are underprivileged people of color, marginalized folks themselves, and they don't actually get the voice that they deserve in court. They should have a voice. Our community should have a voice. I also firmly believe in robust reentry programs. I believe that once someone if they have to be incarcerated, when they re-enter their community, there should be options and resources as a part of the system that provide people with housing, jobs, so that when they re-enter their communities, they can feel proud, they can feel dignified, and frankly, it's going to be the thing that actually leads to public safety. And finally, that way of approaching the legal system is fiscally smarter, to be honest. It's much better to have a productive tax-paying member of the community than have someone cycling in and out of prison. There's never been a public defender elected by the people of LA County. And frankly, it's because we rarely ever run. But I'm here, and some of my colleagues are here because we see that there's a lack of diversity on the bench, both racially and ethnically, gender, sexuality, but there's also just simply a diversity of thought and experience and professions that go into the bench. I'm
Okay.
running because I would like to balance the bench. Thank you. Am I going over?
I cut off your conclusion, but yes, I'm going to try to hold this up when people have 1 minute left. So,
Thank you. Sorry, I can't see you for some reason, so I'm
Oh.
sorry.
oh, okay. I'll also send the person a chat when they have 1 minute left. We can do it that way too.
Great. Thank you so
Sorry,
much. Sorry if I went over on my time. Thank you for letting me be here. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for coming. So